FouseyTube. I'm sure a lot of you, I'm sure everybody that sees this will know exactly who that is. If you don't, I don't know how, because he's one of the OG YouTubers, actually. But I'm sure a lot of people will see this and either be like, oh, that's a name I've not heard in a while, or know about recent events and still be like, oh, no. But I wanted to talk about this. I made a thing on Twitter and said something about this, but I kind of really want to talk about it because it's something that I do feel strongly about. So I wanted to come out and make a video about this. You know, it's not really as a lighthearted video, something to actually be serious. So I'm not really going to be making jokes or anything to the video, even though a lot of my jokes aren't funny anyway. But yeah, so I just wanted to come through and make this video. But recently with Fousey, he's been going through a lot of episodes. I was trying to think of a word, so I'll say it like that. But he's been going through a lot recently. I'm not going to say everything, but one of the most recent things was at an airport. There was a woman that he was chatting with. I forgot if it was a viewer or just somebody he just knew. But she confided to him some very personal information, like how she was a victim of human trafficking. And then a little bit later, they took like a 10-minute break, Fousey did, and they were both in the bathroom. And it's very clear that I think he even came out and was saying something about that, like basically just how they had sex in the bathroom. And it's pretty like, oh no, you know, it's pretty abhorrent that because she was also super drunk, like just completely wasted actually. So it's just like he just took advantage of her. So after confiding in him about something like that, and then that event happening in the bathroom, you know, it's probably after she got sobered up, it probably had to be extremely traumatizing. But that's not all that's been happening recently. Something else that I saw was, I think he assaulted somebody. Like, I think they kind of, because the thing is, well, I'm skipping steps. So, the thing is, you know, whenever he came back from leaving originally, it was extremely wholesome. You know, it's pretty good. It's like, oh, Fousey's doing really good. Let's go. You know, he's doing a lot better than what he was doing before. But recently, that's just kind of been shifted a lot more. And it's like the attention's kind of boosted his ego a lot. Ego. Sorry, I struggle with words sometimes. But the tension's really been boosting his ego a lot. And I think something that happened, what led to this assault, was one of the members just kind of said something that kind of broke his ego a little bit, and he like had a water bottle and started flashing the guy with it, like, you know, splashing him like from the water from in there. But I over-explained that. I'm so sorry.
All beta as fuck.
Shit, I think this guy's fucking beta as fuck. God damn it. Beta said, hey, yo, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch. Bro, you're a bitch. He doesn't even have his kid money yet. Yo, you're fucking...
I'm beta.
Imagine being 33 years old and yo, get me some water bottles, John. Give me some fucking...
You're lucky I made friends with your security.
Hey,
now we can't box. There's a whole...
You punch like a bitch, too.
I slapped the dog shit out of you.
That didn't even hurt.
I slapped the dog shit out of you.
You punch like a bitch.
I slapped you, dog. 5 fingers to the face.
You punch like a bitch. You punch like a bitch.
Sorry, my bad. Oh, hey, I smacked the dog shit out of you.
What is happening?
Hey, my dick is hard. My dick is hard.
You have a fucking problem.
Your bitches want me.
You have a fucking
Your
problem.
bitches
No one
want me.
wants you. No one fucking wants you. You're a bitch. You're a sad life. Yeah, who the fuck does that shit?
Me.
So yeah, that happened. And then, but what I really want to talk about is what happened the other night. I don't know if it was the night before last or the night before that last night, but it was at least one of the other nights. So what happened was he essentially swatted himself.
Questions? Send the fucking cops. Send the cops. There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Help, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help, tell me. 2020.
Now, he was dealing with a troll, which was pretty abhorrent because of what the guy was saying. The troll was threatening not only him, but also his family, like saying threatening them. It was absolutely terrible to witness because of everything that happened afterwards. He called the police and was saying a bunch of manic things. I'll say like that because it's very clear that Fousey was in a manic episode.
He threatened my life tonight. He said exactly where I am out loud, room, everything. I literally told him, if I see you, I'm sticking a knife 9 inches in your neck and I'm sliding it down your penis. He gave me his address.
And how does he know where you're staying at?
I don't, he's a stalker.
Okay, and who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
So how do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he is?
I have his address.
What is his address?
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago.
Alright, listen.
You guys are dumb as fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, y'all. Hey, record this. Security, come in here now.
They told me to stay outside. I can't come inside.
Yo, for my protection, come in here.
I can't come inside. They told me
He can't come in?
I cannot.
Y'all are fucked. I'm suing all y'all. My life is in danger and you arrest a Palestinian Muslim who's viral? Are y'all dumb or are you stupid? Do you like your job? You're fucked.
I didn't see the stream live as I don't have Kick. I have an account and I've been on Kick before. I just don't like use it actively enough to where I have the app or anything. So I didn't see the stream live, but I did see kind of like the stuff that we just witnessed, you know, just the big like highlights, I'll put them as on the stream. I guess you really just call them the lowlights actually. But stuff like that, it's hard to watch because it's not only like that troll itself, like just not even only his audience as well, people that he considers friends or at least associates are just egging him on, being like, oh, you W stream banger, man, you know, and not only encouraging him to keep acting like this, but to not take his medication. And I think I could be wrong about this, but I think it's bipolar disorder that he struggles with, and I think with that, it's him being told to not take his medication by people that are probably close to him is not a great thing to do, because he's gonna probably not listen to that, especially with somebody who is getting an ego from stuff. You know, when it's being egged on like that, it's just not gonna have a great outcome. And the thing is, I know a lot of people be like, because he has, you know, checked himself into stuff like this before. He's talked about his mental illness before. So a lot of people will be like, well, if you're going through this, just check yourself to a mental hospital. And the thing is, I think even with Fousey, even though he recognizes it, right now he probably doesn't recognize that it's a bad situation that he himself is in. Not because of, like, the troll or anything, but because of how his mental state is right now. And as much as that is, like, his mental state, you know, him probably using that, yeah, that's an excuse. You don't get to be a dick because of your mental state, you know, whatever mental illness that you have. That's very true. But at the same time, whenever you are having mental health issues, a lot of people that are like that don't want to recognize that there might be something wrong with them, so they will not check themselves into a mental hospital. And a lot of people that are just egging him on to keep doing this don't want to give him the help that he really does need. And I think what he needs is a really good support system from people that are close to him to help him recognize this isn't great. You're not in a great space, to where they can get him into an actual professional to help him out. But right now, the only people that have really done that, I know there's more, but for example, Aiden Ross, you know, he called him up and said, calm down and go to sleep. Now, Fousey needs more than that, but at least he's putting in a little bit of effort to be like, hey, this is not great, you know? So I just think that he just needs a really good support system to really be like, this isn't great, as I've said, where eventually he'll be like, okay, that's true, it's not great, and then seek out an actual professional. But I don't think he needs what's going on with him right now with, like, the audience that he has, you know, trying to get him to keep doing this and not take the medication that he has been taking so far. He hasn't taken it in like 2 days, nor has he slept in 2 days, apparently, from what I've heard. So it's an overall not a great situation, and even though like stuff like with the airport situation, I really do not feel great about that, because yeah, took an advantage of her, but at the same time I still wish for Fousey the best, because mental health is a very serious issue. So even though Fousey won't see this, I guess if he ever does, then I wish for you nothing but the best. And the same for everybody that sees this as well. But yeah, with that in mind, I'm just going to end it off like this. That's about it. But of course, as always, I hope you all have a damn good one, and take care of yourselves.